Hey everyone, welcome to Edge Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
And I'm Rob.
And we're here for Andor. Haha, good right.
15
Season
takes
2.
later.
Excuse, that was the first thing. Season 2, episode 1. So, it's
50
been...
takes, and that was the best one.
I mean, I swear to God, man. Alright, I say Ando every so often, blah, 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 blah. Andor. So it's been a hot minute since we watched season 1. 2 years?
Honestly, one of the best things Disney's done, Star Wars wise, in my opinion.
Oh, I think it was a surprising show to me because I didn't really care about him in the movie that much. He was just like a sort of side character, and I was like, a whole show about him, really? And actually, the season 1 was so good. And I think, yes, a little bit about him, but more about just seeing how the rebellion had to get started, with all the dark shit they had to do to get it done, and also the fact that there's like a covert part of the Empire that's actually clever, and because usually in the movies they're pretty dumb. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see actually. Oh no, the Empire knew what they were doing. Yeah, so really, really interesting. I know we. I think I can't remember. I was gonna say it was like. It must have been. It wasn't 2 years ago. We went to Celebration, was it? Or was it a year ago?
Yeah, it was 2 years.
2 years ago.
2023.
When they talked about it, and they said this season's going to lead up to Rogue One. And I think there's going to be time jumps between some of the episodes. I know they dropped the first 3 this week. Thanks for that. We have time to watch all 3. So yeah, it'd be interesting, I guess, if they do it in batches, or is it going to be the first 3 and then one at a time afterwards.
How did they do it last time we watched it? Because each 3 episodes was a little arc. And
but it didn't really time jump that much. It was still...
No, that was all in 1 year. Because what I've heard is that each 3 episode batch is going to be a year in Andor's life.
Leading up to it. Yeah. So there's going to be some big changes. So, yeah, I'm trying to think. At the end, he went off with Dr. Selvig, whoever that guy is, right?
Yeah.
Luthen,
Who was one of the best characters in season 1.
Yes, 100%. That speech he does on top of the...
What am I giving up? I'll never... Sunrise I'll never see.
Yeah. It's kind of like that Magneto speech in X-Men 97 where it's like, we would like create the dream but never live it kind of thing.
It's like a well-written speech but given with conviction by a really good actor.
Yeah, it really was.
It really sells it. And even the One Way Out from When the Prison by Andy Serkis.
Yeah,
I hope he survived that.
That episode, One Way Out episode, Jesus. Yeah. I forgot about that. That was amazing. So yeah, I'm excited.
They were building the Death Star.
Yes, they were. Yeah, all those pieces they were making were building the Death Star. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how this show pans out, man. I'm guessing we'll get
Alan Tudyk's in the cast.
Yes, he is. Yeah. So the bot we'll meet. What's his name?
K2SO.
Yes, K2SO will come into it at some point. I'm assuming.
We also had the
ambassador. The woman?
No, yeah, the woman from the Empire.
Yeah.
And you had that scrawny guy that got sacked.
Yes.
And
then
he saved her right at the end, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, she was to try and catch him on the planet when they did the whole fuck the Empire. And
his mum's
funeral. The funeral, yeah.
His mum's funeral is basically like nuke the bastards.
Yeah, and then you also had what's her name? The ambassador.
Moss
Gideon?
Yeah.
So yeah, she was in it as well. So interesting.
I've not been very good with my financial dealings in giving the Rebellion money, so I'm going to have to marry my daughter off to some random stranger now. Cover it up. Yeah.
So interesting to see where she if we follow her much in this season as well. So yeah, I say let's jump in and find out where we pick up. But just before we jump into the episode, I just want to thank everyone who's been supporting the channel recently. We really do appreciate it. If you're watching this right now, maybe you just found us because of this show, or maybe you've been with us for a while, please click on the subscribe button. I really appreciate everyone that subscribes to the channel. And also head to our Patreon where we've got full watch-along reactions of this show, the previous seasons on there as well, all the other shows we do, all the DC, Marvel, all the other Star Wars and everything in between is also on there as well. So let's jump into this first episode of Season 2.
Of what?
I'm going to tell you. I purposely didn't say it. I know. You were like, I'm not going to fuck it up at the end. 1 year later.
4 years before
You hope
BBY Battle before you have him. Ooh,
that's clean.
TIE Advanced.
That's like Kylo's, isn't it?
It's the one they fuck up in Rebels, isn't it? Trying to launch it from the Thrawn's watch.
Diagnostic check, yes.
That seat is hot. Where's the back?
Doesn't need a back.
Fall back out of it as soon as you take off.
They've got good core strength.
Core strength. It's ripping seat.
Nice firm buttons.
Yeah.
That is going to get stolen.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
100%.
Oh, he's already in.
Okay. Undercover?
That's good. I have to prep for a test flight in the morning. The password tonight is Catherine.
Catherine.
I'm so nervous.
Nervous is good. Keeps us awake. It's gonna be fine. You're very brave.
Am I? My hand's shaking.
Hey, there you are. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome aboard.
She said you were cute.
Is that all? I'm not handsome.
Part of this is going on.
You're risking everything. You can ask what you want.
If I died tonight, was it worth it?
Wow.
You've done this before. You must have thought about it.
You made this decision long ago. The Empire cannot win. You're coming home to yourself. You've become more than a fear. Let that protect you.
Thank you.
Do you believe that, or is he just being...
I think.
Doing it a year, right? What's it?
I need a 12-minute head start.
Start it off.
So I watched Rogue One over Christmas, and he's so cold at the start of that when he just shoots the guy that's like there to give him these.
Yeah, he loses a bit of his humanity, doesn't he?
Evil droid. Yeah, that's the same.
Okay, where's the steering wheel?
It literally is controlled by his ass.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It makes it easier than having to get round it, right?
Yeah.
Just trying to make it work to begin with.
Just push all the buttons.
They'll...
Proper minigun.
Nice. Fire the missiles.
What the hell is that?
A problem.
The way he was all kitted up, I assumed he read the manual.
Yeah, so I thought as well. I wish you would have told him at least how it works.
Straight backwards.
It's inverted.
Like in Independence Day, he just takes the sticky note off.
Yeah.
Jesus, you
Handle,
somebody
man,
can
what-
fly.
What the hell, man? Jesus Christ, I thought you were good at this!
He's at worse shot than us.
Ah, must be you test pilot.
He must be our captain. Shoot back.
I mean, when your blast fire was doing absolutely nothing.
Use the missiles.
Oh, look at your fairy colour. What the hell?
Well, that'd be a hot toy by the end of the day.
I've got missiles too.
Oh, you poor bastard. They're just standing there casually reloading. Wow. Wow. Whoops.
Oh, my, she's going to blow up fucking holes in it.
Jesus, mate. It's supposed to be a stealth extraction.
He just sliding down the mountain.
I thought he was a pilot.
No, he knows which way's up.
Yeah,
It's
anyway.
just like...
Two TIE fighters coming in. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean. That's to be the worst pilot I've ever seen.
Is he there to collect it, or is he just using this to escape?
I'm assuming he's there to collect it.
Looks like an advanced prototype.
This is going to be a new ride in Disneyland.
So get underneath.
That's a little
Oh,
droid.
the droid's still there.
Oh, that's a great shot.
That's really good. That's a hell of an opening to the show.
My favourite part of these shows is the sets.
Yeah, so well done, aren't they? Hello, you.
Oh, was he the doctor
She's dreaming. Oh, maybe.
that did all the sonic screen weapon?
Maybe.
Yeah. They're actually at Meriden.
Oh, it's his door, isn't it? Yeah.
What should he say?
Is it Andor just smoking on the bed? It's just like,
Yeah.
Well, she's not happy. Whatever it is.
Luthen turned up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Now when, right?
I suppose. We're having lunch on the terrace, so you'll see for yourself.
She just walk all the way around where she could have come down
Could
the
have walked
stairs.
Yeah. CD group.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like sounds Skarsgård.
Listen,
Oh dear, you found me.
what are you doing here?
I'm afraid that's a secret. I only just arrived.
Well, he's terrible at keeping secrets.
Oh, I've been practicing.
Think about that.
You'll see when I'm ready. Now, surely there's something that desperately requires your presence elsewhere.
Very well. He's at Skulden. For what?
Did she have blonde hair before?
Apparently it's a secret.
Yeah, mad. She had a lot of disguise in it.
Yeah.
You should have heard from them by now.
I can't transmit from here, Luthen. I told you when we landed. That's off the table.
This guy right on the wedding cake.
It's alright, I made it. I know what I was doing the whole time. All these scratches on the side. Oh, no, I think there's a bit of...
They go fast as stripes.
It's had a bit of stormtrooper on them. Yeah, just yeah.
Oh, the buff right out.
You're off, right?
Hello, Bila. Hi. You've been out here so long. I brought water. Oh, lovely surprise. Will was just telling me.
How thirsty he was.
What is it?
Oh
no.
Sure.
It's Imperial.
It's no moon.
Spike's got 4 points.
I mean, he flew the massive thing on the bank heist pretty well. Why was such a problem? Because he badly designed controls.
Yeah, probably requires some string level apart. Be like somebody that's only driven a Vauxhall Corsa getting behind a Ferrari.
If you're flying it a long time, you should be able to know the controls better.
Just
Still too good.
Yep, sure, that works.
Porco!
Porco. He's a big fat guy, that's just fat shaming.
Porco! You can stop right there! You got 15 blasters pointed at you right now!
You have it.
Tell him that! Surrounded! The actual number? Are you kidding? You are talking to the enemy! I knew you would do this! I'm not an Imperial pilot!
No record. None of you were here.
ooh.
No one puts this in their calendar. All senior commanders will be notified by the Emperor at the time of his choosing.
Oh, she's there.
Now, the group in this room is of this moment.
That was the icebreaker. Now let's get on with the show. Sounds like a promo advert. Welcome to the Death Star. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong video. Wait. Death Star plans.
He's all asking them what kind of material
Yeah.
is for his next cake.
Yeah.
This one swishes better.
Oh my god, it's right on the screen. Is that his job all day? I take a break? No.
Can we get a droid to do this?
Yeah.
Somebody him. Who are you? Who is he? He's an MP pilot. I'm here to meet a friend. Where is he?
You ask the questions. Wow. Big move. Now you can ask him who he is.
Maybe I'll get an answer. That's a stolen ship. Where is he?
Your friend was not friendly. He took a shot at us. Tried to make a run for it.
This guy's a test pilot.
I doubt anyone who is
Because he's got a helmet, it must be true.
making the Emperor's dream of energy independence a reality. I met with the Emperor yesterday. He suggested, I remind you, that the energy initiative remains the centerpiece of his agenda. Access to stable, unlimited power will transform the galactic economy. There's a mineral underground. Doctor?
Deep substrate foliated calcite.
Calcite. Synthetic calcite. Calcite alternatives. Calcite substitutes. I mean, the amount of time spent pondering this.
He needs to power the Death Star.
Is sadly
so.
astonishing. And we've promised delivery in 3 years. That delivery is dependent.
We haven't even started.
What a waterful project.
Coat the reactor lenses.
Reactor lenses, yep.
Should we fail to find any alternatives, we will have to control Gorman with a hand firm enough to silence any resistance. And you've been selected to help plan for that possibility.
Excellent. Kill them all.
You fly it?
I don't know. It's all new.
He can fly it.
Barely.
We need all the room we can get. Is there anything to it in there?
No.
The calcite extraction, I'm assuming it's an invasive process.
It would present stark challenges to the local population. There would be stress on the planet's core.
There is a risk of total collapse. Relocation would be ideal, but we need to plan for alternatives, all of which will require preparation.
Gorman is neither obscure nor without political power. They will not go quiet.
Which is exactly why you're here.
But the two of us, we could be out of here by now. You can't teach her if he's dead. Everything with you is negative.
Like killing the only pilot we have?
We gotta have one of them. She just needs a little time.
Who goes and who stays?
We make trips. And who goes first? There it is. Right there. There's our real problem. Me. Lack of trust.
Your brother dumped us here and ran away, and you want to talk about trust?
He went back for survivors.
Nobody believes that.
What's the rod? We can see we're stuck.
I know Maya. Maya's dead. According to you, he's the
Because I was trying to save her. We got ambushed. We lost 6 ships, 40 fighters.
My brother was the only one.
brother ran away.
How do you know Maya?
She was a customer. But we were all part of the same rebellion.
Your friend was hostile.
He was on a mission. For who? Who are you with? I'm not telling you that.
Who told you?
This is not our first meeting on the subject. G. Chamber, Nisus Osar will be our partners from the Ministry of Enlightenment.
Thank you, Director.
Ministry of Enlightenment of how to evacuate a planet, but they don't want to go.
Hasn't there always been something slightly arrogant about the Gore? Oh, we all feel it. What is it?
Last year.
Yeah, fuck them. Blow their planet up.
How hard? With the right ideas, planted in the right markets, in the right sequence, we can now weaponize this galactic opinion.
No, we love the spiders. Oh, it's an image we can build on. Aggressive, unpleasant, keeping to themselves. The secrecy, the overcharging, mocking imperial protocols, laughing.
Okay. We you get the idea.
Oh, you're not getting anywhere. Because you're not letting her concentrate. Rika has to learn how to fly this plane. She's not. So, who's really in charge here?
Told you not to push that button.
How to motivate them to leave the place of their own accord?
We've actually gamed that out.
Is that the
It's unpredictable.
guy you were dreaming about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The drilling equipment.
We don't have a large presence on Gorman at the moment.
He's planned for that. We're building a new armory in Palmo. Excuse me? Starting tomorrow.
He looks like the teacher from Incredibles where Gash puts the tic tac.
Oh yeah. Look at him!
Coincidence.
He moved! See that?
And they put you on camera and you still got away with it?
Yeah.
I like to know what I'm talking about.
You're here at my request. Now you have a plan already. You had it before they
radical insurgency you can count on. You need Gorman rebels you can depend on to do the wrong thing. Director.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stage a counterinsurgency, yeah. Nice.
Nice
The
picture,
mum.
Yeah.
From Cassian.
Cassian. Nothing from Porto.
I've been down this road since the early day.
What do they want the
No
test subject
Cassian
for?
an outsider.
Oh, so close to the song then.
Yeah.
It's a dance version.
Remixed.
It's their album.
Yeah. Remixed by oh my god.
C3PO.
No. Calvin Harris.
Is he tough enough?
No.
Well, either learn or be led. Well, I wish him luck.
Your problem now. Yeah.
Our naval surveys. Where are you stationed?
I've been training on Steergo. We're all being transferred now.
Really? Where's everyone going?
Get that information out of you.
It's been a rough few days.
Is everything all right? Is Marnie joining you?
We're living apart at the moment. I'm surprised you haven't heard.
I have not.
Some recent development.
Those two are getting together.
Oh yeah.
It's not what I wanted to talk to you about.
Flirting season 1, weren't they?
Yeah.
I was hoping we could discuss the foundation.
In the southeast corner.
In my bedroom.
They've had their first fight.
Oh dear.
Leaders run off. You'll have to excuse me.
Of course.
The wedding's off.
Yeah.
Leader.
There's one big room that does not have much in it.
This is the sulking room.
He's a child. He won't hold my hand. I keep trying and he keeps pushing me away.
So you're acting like a child then?
Oh, what these creatures.
Talking about is a mutiny.
It's not a mutiny if no one's in charge.
I was always Maya's number 2.
In your
I
dream.
was always supposed to be in
I
charge.
never heard that, because you never listened, Scott. I want to hear it from Maya.
That might take a while.
She's dead.
She's not.
You saw nothing.
Your brother stole our shit. Whoa.
Well, that went to shit fast.
Get out there, let them kill each other.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to protect him because I need him alive. Just like, what the fuck is this shit, man? All I did was really the drop of a bloody fucking starfighter.
That was a interesting first episode.
Yeah.
What was it? There's a lot of sort of back and forth with lots of different setups.
Well, yeah, set everything
Yeah.
up, right?
So the Empire needs to quietly get a population off a planet to get some.
Minerals from
Minerals,
the Earth,
yeah.
which would then destabilise it and probably blow it up. It sounded, I think he said something about reflectors for the Death Star. One of them is for the Death Star. If they can go, Cassian meant to be just doing a simple snatch and grab. Snatch and grab.
It's supposed to be in and out.
Yeah, real quick.
Are we saying that those guys killed his contacts?
Yes.
Yes, because he ran off and tried to fight, and they crashed on that planet.
Or were left there by
He was
somebody.
left there by somebody.
Or
Yeah.
left by
Maya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who is Maya? We know her, right? Apparently, he said he knows her. I don't know if we know her.
It could be that he's run missions to supply bits of the other rebel cells.
Yeah. I think what he said like he's probably supplied them with weapons, but they've nixed that. I wonder how they found out about that test thing anyway. But they've nixed that because the prototype, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Which someone has designed it completely backwards that no one can fly it.
That's why it's a prototype.
Yeah.
It's obviously designed for a lefty. Normally the thing's on the other hand.
Yeah.
It's just
Perfect for me.
that's why it went backwards when he turned it on.
Yeah.
It's just,
So, and they're obviously arguing about it because they don't want half the people to go because they don't think they'll come back. So there's this big argument who's going to stay and go for him. And then there's all the politics around the wedding, and all the sort of sides chats going on.
The rebellion is quite fractious.
You think we're going to see the Emperor or Vader in this?
I don't know. The closest we've got is Krennic, who's shown up from Rogue One.
Because Vader was in Rogue One with Krennic, and he seemed to know Krennic quite well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I wonder if we'll get to see them,
So
even like on a monitor, like hologram monitor thing or something.
Well, Krennic keeps name dropping the Emperor.
Yeah.
But we all know Vader at this point is the Emperor's. He really fucked up laptop kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that they got the plan to get these people off of this planet. We need some propaganda, do this, and the other. And
It sounds like they've been trying to find alternatives to this mineral for like 3 years or something. They haven't found one, so they need it.
But didn't they say that it was the artificial version of something that they needed because they can't get hold of it? They called it.
I think they've been trying to come up with an artificial version.
I think that's what they called it, didn't they? Because it's called Cassanite because it was on Cassian. Cassanite. I can't remember what he called it. Cassanite.
I got the reverse. That I thought they've been trying to find an alternative for this fuel for ages, but it's failed every attempt they've done. So now they need to go to they need to somehow get on this planet.
I thought he called it. Artificial Cassanite. I think he called it. Like they've been looking for Cassanite, whatever it is, and they can't. But this is a great alternative. It's like an artificial version of it.
Either other.
Yeah.
The problem they've got is that it's a well-known planet from the, obviously from pre-Empire, which makes this clothing that they
For
can't.
rich people, which I'm guessing most of the people at the wedding are wearing.
Yeah, because at this point the Senate's still around, and you can't. It's interesting that the Empire is coming towards the height of its power, but it still can't afford to just blow a planet up.
Yeah,
you know, it's got to
or invade or anything like that.
And her best idea is, well, I've seen what happens when an insurgency starts because she was on the planet on Cassian's planet, but you need somebody so we can control to start a rebellion there, and we can just go in and enforce it.
Yeah, we'll just say the Empire's here to help, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll just take over.
Just tell them lies that these people have been doing that.
Yeah.
Go in and kill them.
I wonder what the sort of story of Cassian's friends are on the other planet going to be, because that seems like a real random side story. Just like, they are here, just over here, and obviously the Empire's doing an audit, but it's like, they're doing stuff over here, it's fine. So, yeah. Interesting.
Which obviously Bix has still got a lot of PTSD from when she had that sonic weapon used on her. It was like the scream. Was it the screaming of like a species kids that they killed?
Yes, I remember that. Yeah,
like,
I don't know who she would be. I remember. Yeah, she was trapped in that room. That was the main building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, we found out when we were killing them that the children make this really weird sound. And here, listen. It's like, fucking hell. Yeah, she was just terrified of it.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Alright, we're going to jump into the next episode because it kind of does kind of a real like sort of.
I can see why they dropped 3 now.
Lukewarm build up that one. That was it's not a lot happened. So
I suppose each 3 episodes. Is
the cool fight, the cool flying bit at the beginning.
Stormtrooper.
And also that
I wouldn't call it cool flying.
Well, no, but like, the bit after he got out, he was flying through the thing. But like,
the brass balls on that snowtrooper to sit there and manually reload his rocket launcher, and then
just that poor. I mean, bless him.
Absolutely
vaporised. Jesus.
It'll be a hot toy that will come with him, and then it'll be an alternative base with like a divot and
a hole.
A hole.
Base back.
Yeah. I think they're kind of curious what that weapon is because he didn't really understand what that weapon was, did he? When it popped out the bottom, so it must be a new prototype kind of blaster thing as well.
See whether it's going to tie together with the fact that this obviously was designed to carry that weapon. Maybe it's for something connected to this project.
Maybe they want it just for the weapon.
Yeah.
Not.
I think it could be like they mined all the kyber crystals, or they're still mining them at this point for the Death Star. I think they're saying, "Oh, this is really powerful. What happens if we put one in a?"
I'm trying to think because usually TIE fighters lasers are they always green?
Yeah,
they are always green. I thought they were red. Okay.
Yeah, it's always confusing because the good guys shoot red and the bad guys shoot green.
Yeah.
You feel like it should be the other way around.
I was wondering if it was being powered, if it's the same sort of power, like the sort of a test version of what they're going to use as the big beam for the Death Star.
That's what I mean. It's like there's the crystals they were using. Maybe they've got spare ones, and they're saying, "Okay, we know it can do this on the Death Star. Let's see if we can weaponise it in other ways." So
make it on a bigger scale, and then it'll take out a planet, right?
Rather than All right, cool. All right, let's find out. So everyone, that was episode 1, season 2 of Andor. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below, let us know your thoughts. Then we're going to jump straight into episode 2, see what's going on. That was a bit of a slow burn, the first episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Head over to our Patreon to watch the full watch along of this episode, as well as all the other shows we do. There's all the other Star Wars shows that have been out, even season 1 of Andor. And we've also got DC, Marvel, and everything else in between. So go check that out. And also we've got social media as well. Links are in the description below. And we'll see you very soon for another reaction.